Hey everyone, I'm over here shopping for the Godzilla X Kong figures, and this is what they have. They have this Evolution Godzilla, you got Scar King, Shimu, Soko or Suko. They even have the 12-inch figures right over here, and they have this one right there. And this is the new Heat Ray Godzilla, and I think this is the one with the remote control. You can control it to stomp and shoot, I guess, the Heat Ray breath. This looks pretty cool. This is pretty big too. Okay, so it's $60 in case you guys are wondering. This is actually pretty cool. Comment down below what you guys think of this. And then down here we have the Godzilla mask. I don't know if you guys are interested in that, but it is here. I think it looks cool. Am I forgetting anything else? Then we have this one. I don't know if I showed this one, the Titan Evolution one. I think this is a cool concept. This is what this Target has. I'm gonna check out more. So we are at another Target, and over here we have Kong with the Beast Glove. That looks pretty good. We have another Soku. And who's this right here? Oh shoot, we got regular Heat Ray Godzilla. I guess this is before he evolves. I think this looks pretty cool. Nice paint. And then over here we have Godzilla Evolve with the pink red spikes. Nice, I like this. I'm gonna pick up Godzilla and Kong. All right, everyone, we are back home, and these are all the figures that I got. We got Kong, Scar King, Shimu, Godzilla, Soku, and now we're gonna open them up. I just got all of them out of the packaging, and I gotta say, guys, I think these figures are actually pretty good. And are there some things that can be improved? Absolutely. But I gotta say, guys, for $10, these are pretty fun figures. So let's get the small guys out of the way. We have Soku over here, or Suko. I'm not sure how to pronounce it. This figure actually has pretty good articulation over here. His wingspan is pretty far. He has single jointed elbows. He has a waist swivel, and his legs can go up and down with a knee joint. And on top of that, he has feet articulation or feet rotation. And the paint is just really one solid color with some paint on the face, some like light gray in the eyes as well with a little scar. At least those are painted pretty well. And his only accessory is this rock that he really can't hold that well unless you have him hold it with two hands. And then the other figure that comes with it is Doug. Doug is just one solid color. You're gonna see a trend with these figures. The eyes aren't painted that well. Like if you just zoom in a bit, you can just see it's just one solid color, which I think is kind of whack. But everyone likes Doug, so I think people will be happy with this. Again, it's just one solid color. It has some articulation, just up and down stuff, and the tail is on a ball joint. So I know everyone's pretty much buying this 2-pack just for Doug. No, I'm just joking. But yeah, no, this is pretty good though. I do like this overall. I just wish there was more paint to these guys. And that's really like the only issue I have with these figures. I wish they just had a little bit more paint. And now for the heaviest figure, which arguably is the best figure. This Kong figure is actually very good. Now, he only comes with one accessory, which is this little jet. I guess this is what the humans are going to use in the movie to fly around. Not too bad, it's just one solid color. But this Kong figure is shocking. It's actually very good. It has a lot of weight to it. Like, it's actually pretty heavy, so there's weight. This glove, the Beast Glove, I guess is what it's called, is actually painted well. It has some silver in there with the little silver letterings. However, the paint does stop right around here, the strap area. Honestly, I can probably paint that myself. Actually, comment down below if you guys want me to make a showcase video of all these guys customized and painted the way I think they should have been. But yeah, this glove is very heavy, by the way. Like, I think this glove is what gives this figure a lot of weight. But overall, I definitely would recommend getting this figure for sure. Next, we have Scar King. This figure is also good as well. However, I think this is the biggest example where it needed more paint. I think if they went over this figure with a black wash, this will look a lot better. This also can be removed right here. So if you want to remove it, it could. There's like a little peg right there. And he could hold on to it. So yeah, these guys can get some good, decent poses. The elbow joints are a little bit limited though. But yeah, I think this figure is pretty good. I would say though, again, it just needed more paint. But overall, I think you guys will have fun with this. Now it's time for the big guns over here. We got Godzilla or Godzilla Evolved. Now, I have mixed feelings with this Godzilla figure. Overall, I do like the new form. I think it looks nice. But there's some things about it that I feel a little bit questionable. Like, for one, I really like this clear plastic that they use for his spikes. I think this looks nice. But over here, you can tell that there's no clear plastic. And they could have at least tried to match the pink color with this, but it's really not even remotely close. This is like a whole separate pink color. And it's like two-toned. And I don't like that, honestly. Like, I do appreciate the fact that they try to match it, but at the same time, I feel why not just continue the trend or at least find a color that's close to this? Also, I realized that this Godzilla figure is blue instead of black or gray like he is in the other movies, which again, I'm very interested to see why that is. And as you can tell, there's some like green shading throughout the figure, like mainly like the belly area. And now again with the paint issue, besides the tail, as you can tell right here, Godzilla has some spikes on his elbow. Now, it's not painted even though it should be, so I'm probably gonna paint that as well. And the biggest issue I have with this Godzilla figure is the eyes. Yikes, that does not look good. But again, for $10, I'm not too mad. These figures are fun. And on top of that, it does come with the effect piece right here. So yeah, we have this new effect piece right here. It's the heat ray breath. And all you gotta do, there's a peg on top of the mouth right there. And it holds very well. Like, by the way, like this is not going nowhere. I think it could have been a little bit longer, but I'm very happy to have the effect piece though. But with all that being said, I do like this Godzilla figure. I just wish I had better paint, especially around the tail and the eyes. But besides that, I would recommend getting it, especially since it's the new form. Last but not least, the main event. I think this is the one that everyone's looking forward to, the new monster Shimu. From what I heard, this is supposed to be an ice creature and it's supposed to be on par with Godzilla. Now, I don't know how he teams up with Scar King, but we'll find out in the movie. Overall, I gotta say, I really like this figure. I like the design, and I actually do like the paint around the tail right here. This looks nice to me. I do wish there was some shading on the scales. I don't know if he has other colors. I'm assuming maybe gray, so maybe I'll attempt that. I think a black and a gray wash will really make this look nice, but articulation wise is actually pretty good too. Just like Godzilla, it has an effect piece that you can just easily plug in and out. It's much easier on this figure. Now, one thing that's cool about this figure is not only can it stand on 4s, but also can stand on 2s. And it's actually pretty tall. It's the tallest figure here when it stands on 2s. And it holds very well. Now, it does look a little awkward from this angle, but again, I don't know how he's supposed to look in the movie. I don't know if he's standing on 2s or on 4s, but it can hold both poses, and I think this looks cool. Now, this is the size comparison with every figure in this set from smallest to largest. Obviously, Doug being the shortest and Shimo being the tallest, and I think this is actually pretty accurate. I don't know how tall they are exactly, but I do know Godzilla and Shimo are the tallest. I don't know the size difference between Scar King and Kong, but I'm assuming Kong might be bigger. And again, I know I highlighted some issues with it, but it's just really the paint that's the problem for me. But I'm not too insulted because again, these are $10 figures, and honestly, I think they do the job. They're very fun, and they actually have some pretty good articulation considering the price point. Comment down below what you guys think of these figures. Are you excited for them? Do you like them? Let me know. And make sure to like this video if you guys want me to do more Godzilla content in the future. And I'll see you all in the next video.